Hello, this is Walking Bear, or else known as Paul. Welcome back to the Land Before Time Therapy. Tonight we'll be discussing about the sixth movie in the franchise, which continues probably like right after they returned back to the Great Valley, where Littlefoot and his friends learn about a legend and a myth about a wonderful dinosaur known as the Lone Dinosaur, and how they discover the secret of a amazing rock formation which is shaped like a dinosaur known as Saurus Rock, which is in this story of their next adventure, The Land Before Time 6, The Secret of Saurus Rock. Legend claims that Saurus Rock keeps bad luck out of the Great Valley. Is it really true? Could the mysterious long neck named Doc be the famous lone dinosaur who can defeat a sharp tooth with his lasso-like tail? To find out, Littlefoot and company must cross the Great Valley and face a dangerous sharp tooth themselves. Along the way, the young dinosaurs learn about change, acceptance, and responsibility. If you look close enough, sometimes you can find a hero living right in your own family. So this kind of summarizes some of the themes. Another one I've noticed is to accept change in your life, because things change a lot and you have to accept it and just move on with it. That was a lesson that Littlefoot had to learn from Doc, who is probably the lone dinosaur. But you don't have to take my word for it. You should check it out yourself. You'll also meet Sarah's twin nieces, Dinah and Dana. They're pretty funny and pretty mischievous, even getting themselves into a lot of trouble. But you'll have to see that for yourself, with lots of laughs. Especially the way they talk and how Ducky's able to translate, which I think is pretty cute. But you don't have to take my word for it. And also, the bad luck stuff. There's actually a really funny song called Bad Luck. But you're going to have to see that for yourself. It's a little funny. But sometimes bad things happen to us, even little things. Like accidents or stuff. Sometimes I think it's bad luck. At least some believe in bad luck. I sometimes believe it, but sometimes I try not to believe in bad luck. But some of the bad luck they kind of had to face, like in this story, is like a tornado. But you have to kind of figure out about the bad luck stuff. It happens from Grandpa Longneck, where he told the story about the legend of the lone dinosaur and how Saurus Rock came to be formed and everything. But to know, we always need to accept change in our lives. Even though it's hard sometimes, and try to fix what you can and then just leave the rest alone. And also, responsibility. If we break something, we have to fix it. In this case, which was Saurus Rock when it got damaged accidentally by Littlefoot and the gang. So, but heroes? We all need heroes. Sometimes they could be legendary, or they could just be right in your own family. My parents are heroes in many ways, and in some ways I'm a hero because I'm trying to use this therapy program to help people, and I've inspired and influenced people, I've made changes in their lives with my music. I did not expect to be a hero, but there are all kinds of heroes, like astronauts, those heroes we know from sports, or those from war, or even great legends like Walt Disney himself, or the legendary James Horner who just died last June, which was unexpected, or even like the Apollo 13 mission with the astronauts. And then there are other heroes like we know from figures like film directors, even actors as well. But also learning about heroes who had to risk everything and had to sacrifice much to get what they needed. like Temple Grandin. She was one of my big heroes as well, because she's a speaker on autism, and she actually was diagnosed with autism at age 4. She could not speak until she was like 4 years old. That was pretty rough. She was a lot worse than I was with my disability of autism. But that's not just the point. The point is, we all need heroes. And the heroes can be right in our own family. Some of our friends can actually be heroes. It depends. Depends on some of the things they do. Like acts of service, brave things they have accomplished, all that. Especially Doc. But you'll have to kind of find out about Doc, about what made him probably known as the legendary lone dinosaur. Which is pretty funny, especially with the song, The Legend of the Lone Dinosaur. But it's always important to be able to have your friends with you even when you feel alone sometimes. So I hope to actually enjoy checking out this one, The Land Before Time 6, The Secret of Saurus Rock, and discover the secret that lies within this rock formation and the truth about the lone dinosaur. Until next time, I remain your obedient and humble servant, Walking Bear Paul May. Good night.